So let's see what's going on. So you're feeling the burden, right? The burden of the dream, right? The dream that you had for a while, and you actually worked towards that dream. But unfortunately, the dream didn't come to fulfillment and fruition, and it sort of got crippled, right? Um, you didn't get the results of your efforts, right? In other words, and this has to do with the relationship that was coming from divine. So maybe it has to do with the twin flame, right? So we're all bent on twin flames these days. So and this, I don't do the twin flame readings very often, or not at all, but this is what we have right now. So it looks like a twin flame or two souls coming together um, for a certain reason, right? So everything happens for a certain reason. So the reason here, I don't know, it's not shown to me, but there was a specific reason for you and this another person's soul to come together, and you went through a lot of trials and tribulations and hard work to actually get there to that dream. So like that dream was your goal. Okay, guys, I also do not do the witchcraft readings, but this is what we have here as well. So it looks like there was some kind of interference in this situation with you coming together with your twin flame, right? With your person. And the interference was from some kind of coven, a sect, a structure. It was not just a person, right? So maybe let's say one person did it, but it was actually simulated, right? And triggered by a coven or by a society, a certain society, right? Something like this. So, you know how that was triggered? Your physical was affected. So, your physical was affected, right? Your physical was affected. Your inner child. So anything that you thought beautiful of yourself, physically or internally, was blocked and stopped, right? How does that have to do with coming together? That thing, right? Your physical and your spiritual, that inner child of yours that radiates you from inside out, right? Makes your physical glow. And that was the very thing that radiated, right? Your energy outward. So that would be how that twin flame of yours, or the soul, the spirit, that was supposed to merge as one with you, would recognize you. And that's what was blocked. You see what happened? So they blocked the very thing with which and with what the person that was coming to you could recognize you. The soul could recognize you. What we're seeing here right now, in this day and age, right now, judgment. Judgment with successful outcome regarding you. So presently, the judgment is set in motion. And it's set in motion. So how would I say it in simple words? The people who have done this bad juju on you to block you from coming together with that twin flame of yours, or the soul that you're supposed to be with, are going to be punished. Now, why are they being punished? They're being punished because they were supposed, with coming together, they were supposed to be the birth of the new movement, right? New energy, new frequency, new shift. So let's say certain souls come together and the shift happens, right? The shift happens by the connection. It's like the battery. You put the battery in a, I don't know, as simple as a remote control. You put the battery in and the remote control starts working. And it can shift the channels. That's at will. And that's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to come together, trigger things, and shift the things around by coming together. And they're trying to stop you coming together because of that. This person was far away from you, not in a physical form. The thing is, you were supposed to bring this person down into the physical form. The problem, the way they stopped you, was they froze you. How they froze you? They put you in a wrong relationship. Okay, listen. So you were supposed to be in one relationship where this unity with this person would trigger the shift within the universal fabric, right? And they stopped it. And they threw you some half-assed relationship into your life. And they trapped you in it. Now, this relationship encompasses a lot of work and manipulation. So, a lot of gaslighting. 2 cards. One thing you must know, this person that you're in a relationship with right now, the wrong person, is about to leave soon. You're going to find out this separation from a female. So some female is going to come to you and break the news that this person is doing what? Trapped. Oh, this person is feeling trapped within this relationship. This person that they put in your life to trap you is also feeling trapped. So they naturally are seeking things outside, and they found their own flame, something equivalent to their frequency, right? Outside of your relationship, which you should not be upset about. You should be happy about, because that's freedom for both of you. That will give you freedom to move forward into spirituality, right? Into a leading position where you should have been a long time ago, at least a decade or 2 ago, And for some, it's different timeline, but I'm getting a decade into it because maybe people who are watching me have that time frame. Most of the people who are watching me have that time frame within them decade or two ago. Like, I don't know, 10 years, 9 years, whatever. If you were not trapped in this relationship, you were supposed to be completely free and moving forward into the frequency of shifting things around you. But you were put to sleep. Your energy was forced to put to sleep. And they tried to manipulate it by, I'm not going to mention it here how, but by ways of all kinds of possessions. So some people call it body jumping, some people call it possession, some people call it whatever they call it. So basically, enacting, animating flesh in such a way where you would think it's a person for you, and the entity or the being that's animating or enacting that situation is, or the flesh is opposed to your movement forward. Presently, you're having conflict within your relationship. Undoubtedly conflict in your relationship. So if you're not having conflict in your relationship, this reading is not for you. You're having conflict in your relationship, there's a lot of gossip. You're going to find out that the reason for you being trapped in this so-called golden cage that you're in, it's not golden cage, it's a shit cage that you're in, was a woman. And that woman presently is being punished. Now, when I said in the beginning that there was like a sect, right, or a coven, or some kind of society that was against you, I meant it. But when I'm saying a woman, I'm saying that, let's say, that coven, right, or that sect or that society used this specific being to do this on you. Trap you in a relationship. You see? So it was not them directly, it was directing the third party to do it for you. Hello? Ooh, damn. Okay, look. Right now, your energy is flowing and overflowing. So it's like literally your energy is overflowing. It's overflowing. Like it's moving, and it's moving without hindrance, without stop, without basically no commas, no full stops, none of that. It just keeps flowing. It's flowing. Your energy keeps moving and flowing. Now what happens within this case in your relationship is that your power, right? Your energy becomes too strong above and below, right? On earth and above in the skies. So as above, so below. You're drawing this frequency. So a lot of people are running away from you. And also this person that you're in a relationship with is also running away from you. So this person can no longer handle you, right? Because it is your fate and your destiny to become the Buddha. I'm serious. It is your calling to become the Zen master. Why did I say Zen master? Maybe you're supposed to be a Zen master. I did say Buddha, but this is quite different. But it could be that. So Zen master. I'm going to stick with that. So it is your calling. So you should not be in any relationship that stops you from reading the fates of others by guiding them to Zen state, like a centered state of revolving around their own axis without hindrance, right? So your rain, look, your rain, right? So you're feeling right now that presently you do not have the power, but your rain, your power and your rain is around the corner. So you're about to take the throne. And the people who have been acting as spiritual troublemakers within your life, right, stopping you, preventing you, are going to go through a rebirth. So basically, their karmic consequence for their actions would be to go through a hardcore lesson, maybe harder than you went through. Highly doubt that they could go through that, but maybe a different one. Because it seems to me that you went through something quite different and hard for others to wrap their mind around. So whatever it is for them, they have to go through a restructuring and recentering their self around the reality that they have imagined themselves to come into existence. So they have to restructure their belief and understanding of reality, and that would be their karmic lesson. So my reality is broken and shattered, and now I must come out my eggshell that I felt comfortable in into a new reality, and I need to learn new things. So they will be put back to school. So there's going to be a lot of schooling for them. What's going to be there for you? Dreams? Oh, fuck me. Who's that me? Who's that me? Nice. Damn. Okay, look. In your case, right now, when these people are going to be removed from you, you're going to go back into the dream that before you entered the relationship you were in, you're going to go back into that dream state, right? So maybe the ideal relationship that you had, something that was secret or sacred, something that you were separated from, and you were figuring out how to get to it, you're gambling on it, you were rejecting certain people, you were centering on it, you were looking for messages. So what I'm seeing here is that as soon as this relationship that you're in is over, you're going to go back into the state of the mystic messaging system that you were in before you entered this settled state of boringness that you're in right now. There you have it.